Hi there my people, how you doing? You've come to Jeff Baker underscore adventures, and today I'm bringing you a recipe, something easy, and it's called FUSILLI. I call it chicken pasta with sweet potatoes. Just gotta clean up a little bit and I'll get back to you. Just got to clean up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then things will look more in order and put things in the right places. Washing one of my dishes right now. The recipe for today, guys, very simple. Very, very simple. And you come to Jeff Baker underscore adventures. Doing my daily things that I have to do. Hope you're feeling alright, having a good day. Today is a holiday right here in Oslo City. That's where I'm based, in the middle of the town. So I can move around. I'm feeling a little bit why I said that. Maybe later on or in one of my next video. Frying pan time. So we're cleaning the frying pan. Should take just a few seconds, because that's what we're going to cook in. So after we finish this washing up and stuff like that, probably a little bit boring for you to watch, but it is what it is. Washing the utensils shouldn't take too long now. Shouldn't be too long now, guys. Shouldn't be too long at all. Just got to mention a little bit about last night. I've been watching the boxing last night. It was like Rico against Usyk. It was like in Egypt, at the pyramids. At the pyramids in Egypt. And it was undisputed world tournament championship. And but I'm kind of convinced that boxing is rigged, man. That is sort of set up, because the way that Usyk was boxing was like a novice, and the guy that he was fighting boxing is a world champion, undisputed kickboxer from Holland named Rico, and that's the chicken that just got in there. Throw away the cover, the container, and then add a little bit of water, not too much, just enough that it doesn't dry out. And here comes the sweet potato. This one is got to be sliced, as you see me doing there, slicing into thin pieces, like maybe about quarter of an inch pieces, because the thinner you cut them, the slices, is the faster it's going to cook, right? So yeah, I think a quarter of an inch up to half an inch, I guess. And then so we're slicing up the sweet potato. like this. Hope you're enjoying your day. You've come to Jeff Baker _adventures, and I'm doing a little bit of cooking for you today on this festive season, city holiday. Here we go. Just clean them up a little bit. Just wash them a little bit, yeah. And then in it goes into the pot. Next up, FUSILLI. No, next up. Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm splitting up the pieces because the this was chicken slices. So I'm splitting them up in the pot so they go around equally, so they're not stuck together. And add a little bit of salt. You can put as much salt as this. Looks like a lot of salt, but it's not, because it's not the sea salt. It's the other salt, and that's not so salty. If it was the sea salt, I couldn't put that much in. A little bit of sugar just to give it a little bit of flavor, right? And you do it to suit your taste. You know me, I like a little bit of sugar. Spin. And then clean up a little bit, tidy up, keep things tight, nice and tidy, guys. And Bob's your uncle. You know what I'm saying? For real. Clean him up, man. So I'm heating up at the maximum heat, right? So that it gets to soften up the potatoes mostly, the sweet potatoes mostly, and so everything's at maximum heat at the moment, right? And we leave it like that for about 15-20 minutes. But before the 20 minutes up, say 5 minutes before, we turn down the heat so that it gets to, how can I call it, soak in, you know, and then it's not burnt up, you know what I mean? But it's more, you can feel the ingredients, you can taste the ingredients. Yes, guys, so now things are on the boil. Like I said, we leave it like this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Got something stuck in my throat. Yeah, so we keep it like that for 15, 20 minutes and let it boil out, or let it boil. I've been watching the boxing last night, guys, onto a different subject. And it was Alexander Usyk from Ukraine and a guy from Holland called Rico. Rico is a world champion undisputed kickboxing world champion. Usyk is the undisputed boxing world champion. And so they put heads together last night. And but I think boxing is fixed because the way that Usyk was fighting, I've seen him box many times, and the guy is very like agile. But it looks like he was acting. He didn't look like he was all over the place, man. He was like an amateur, boxed like an amateur. And the guy Rico won the first, I think, 8 out of 10 rounds, 8 out of 12 rounds. But Usyk come alive in the 10th round, 10, 11, and 12th round, and then the guy looked like he was in trouble. But I think it was set up, you know, because the way they were boxing, it wasn't real. Rico versus Usyk, and yeah, I think it was fixed, man. Anyway, back to our recipe. After a little relax, waiting for it to do its thing, stirring up a little bit, stirring up. Got my phone there in the background. So now I'm feeling if everything is properly cooked, you know, because I've covered it so that how can I explain it? So it gets right into the belly of the food, you know, so that so it doesn't kind of dry out and give it more moisture, if you can call it that way. I don't know what the word is, but you know what I mean. So we're doing that now, and ready for the FUSILLI. We're going to slip that in. FUSILLI. There you go. Keep things nice and tight. Doing it right. Take it out of the package. Empty the package into the pot. Like this. Bloop. And then we stir it up. So everything is fused together. And then of course we cover the cover back, put the cover back on. Not all the way, just halfway. So that this gives you a little air to breathe. Throw away the rubbish and relax again for a while. I don't know if you noticed there, but I turned down the temperature a little bit. Not the temperature, but you know what I mean. I turned down the heat a little bit, because so that it cooks right. And it will be more or less that temperature till the end, or we might turn it down a little bit more in a while. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this little video of me, Jeff Baker. There's been the alarm went off. That's why the video there's no background noise, because I turned the volume down, because there was like the alarm went off, And so then we had to, somebody rang my bell. They thought it was me, so I just went to tell them that it's not me. So because what happens is when it actually isn't me, because if when there's too much smoke in your apartment, then the alarm will go off. So obviously somebody has been cooking or whatever, but it's not me because I got my fan on and I got like it's controlled. I controlled it, so it's not me. So yeah. So now we're back on